warned that it could be dangerous to reveal her religion to the king, so she kept it secret. In fact, he told her not to tell anyone in the palace that she was Jewish. Now, the king had a chief advisor whose name was Haman. Haman was a wicked and vain man who expected everyone in the country to bow down to him. Mordecai refused to bow down because Jewish people only bow down before God. Haman was furious. So Haman decided to destroy the entire Jewish people in Persia. So he went to the king and he told him that the Jewish people didn't follow the king's laws, and eventually convinced the king to go along with his plans. In fact, he put up a lot of money to make sure that it would happen. Haman he cast lots, or Purim in Hebrew, to determine the day that this annihilation would take place, and he constructed a gallows on which Mordecai was to be hung. Oh yeah, Mordecai, yay! You guys got to be on your game. Upon learning of Haman's evil plot, Mordecai tore his clothes, wore sackcloth and ashes, and walked through the city crying loudly. He came to Esther to appeal to her, begging her to speak to the king on the Jewish people's behalf. Esther was nervous, and rightly so. Clearly, the king had gotten rid of his last wife as soon as she displeased him, and that could have easily happened to her. But she eventually agreed to appear before the king and instructed Mordecai to organize a 3-day fast on behalf of all the Jewish people. And she believed that fasting would help their prayers to be heard. After completing the fast, Esther entered the king's inner court dressed in her most royal garb. And the king asked Esther what she desired. He said he would give her anything she wanted, up to half his kingdom. And Esther, she replied that she only wanted the king and Haman